What up, guys? Back with another one. It is currently 3:33 a.m. on a Saturday. Hope everybody's enjoying the weekend. It's been a long time coming. Six six years and 4 months, I believe it's been since the original Code Vein released. Can't say I was the biggest fan of it, but it seems like they've addressed a lot of things that people were complaining about in the first one. Right now, let's blaze up. Cheers, guys. We're gonna listen to this beautiful soundtrack, though. I'll adjust it after this. What up, Daniel? So far, I'm loving the intro. I hope the whole soundtrack is like this. What up, Nayo Tengu? I just wanted to let the soundtrack play a little bit while we blaze, or I blaze, and just, like I said, it's been a long while since the last game came out. It's been 7 years. It's crazy. It's not like I didn't realize it though, because there's plenty of other video game projects that have had a lot of time that I've had to wait. 7 years ain't shit compared to some of these projects. Let's get it. What up, Nayo Tengu? What up, Daniel? How's everybody doing this morning?
Long
Happy
ago,
weekend.
the world was racked by a great disaster, known as the Resurgence. The Resurgence corrupts everything it touches. In the blink of an eye, the world changed. The vast majority of humans and animals are transformed into vicious horrors. It was not long before human society fell apart. In their place, rising from the shadows of history, were the Revenants. Idris, the most revered and honored of all Revenants, sought out and found a way to seal the Resurgence. Yet that victory, such as it was short-lived. As time passed, the seal gradually weakened, as all things must, and it neared a fatal failure. 100 years ago, a great battle was waged. Revenants fought desperately in an attempt to restore the strength of the seal. Many brave Revenants, in fact the very bravest, met their end in this battle, which we now call the Upheaval. The heroes of that conflict managed to reseal the Resurgence in a great, moon-like shell that hangs in the sky. Today we honor them and their memory as heroes for their noble sacrifice. Even now, Calamity itself is held at bay by the mighty seal of the Luna Rapaces, which devours the life force of those heroes. And now... 100 years have come and gone since the Battle of the Upheaval. And one day, when those heroes' strength is spent, this world will...
Lou, it's time.
Hello there. Can you hear me? It's all right. Don't worry. There's no need to rush, okay? So, do you think you can remember what you looked like?
That shit looks fucking funny. It looks like Shelley Kirk. And this looks like, what's her name from Metal Gear. I might have to pick her just because of that. Tanya, that's who it was. Tanya from Metal Gear Solid 3. Let me see what else they're working with. I could customize the whole character, but we got some good templates to work with here, so. That one looks good too. That's big goth girl. That's like 300 Achilles, yeah. Female Achilles. Yeah, goth baddie. Tall goth baddie. Muscular. Mixed baddie. Oh my god, that is so funny. That she had a tail, but it's an accessory. I wouldn't be surprised if there are tails in this game, though. I'm gonna start with her and then change the outfit. My eyeballs about burned out of my skull when it turned white like that. What up, Aris? Sounds like a good voice to me. I'm not gonna change much. I'm gonna leave it how it is. I say that, but I am probably gonna change some stuff. I want her to have massive fucking black pupils. Like this. Yes, that's what I want. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Let me take a look at the others, though. I don't see a difference, like, really, with this color. Maybe I'm not seeing it. Alright, that's right in the middle. Let's give her a gold crown around her eye. Or a silver. Damn. These look good. I think I'm gonna. This is what I was trying to do. I want a gold crown or silver crown around the pupil. All right, I think I know what I want. I think maybe I should make her eyes more striking, but the blue eyes go with the blonde hair, you know. She looks like Tanya from Metal Gear Solid 3. I need to change the glasses though. They have a lot of selections, I'll say that. My God, there's so many outfits. There's so much shit. Some of this shit just looks crazy. But that's how the first game was. How about we leave those suspenders and then remove that top? That's a perfect outfit. And remove the shorts. That one's cute. I'm gonna go with this one. Looks like Tomb Raider, kind of. I can't change the colors on that, so I'm not gonna get it. Alright. Moonlight. I'm making her most of her outfit moonlight. -20 on the fucking hips. That's crazy. There we go. Put some meat on her. Alright. Can't believe that took me 35 minutes to make.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to make
What
your
up, always
acquaintance at
evil?
last.
Cheers, bro.
All right, then. I need you to wake up now. Ah, you've come too. As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me, I certainly didn't mean to startle you. My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant. Bear with me, for this may come as a shock. You have died once already. This is where I used a ritual to resurrect you. I gave half of my heart in order to restore yours. As a consequence, we now share the same heart, you and I. We are two lives intertwined as one. You seem well, all things considered. I'm glad. Do you think you can stand? There is someone that I'd very much like for you to meet.
Soundtrack going ham.
I know it's all new, but it's okay. You can trust me.
My character ain't bad for being customized in 30 minutes. I mean, that's not bad at all. Not bad. I had to move this bag out of the way. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Reason why I chose this base, well, because besides the extras that I put on her, obviously, I gave her a polka dotted dress. Uh, Her ass is kind of hanging out there. Gave her bigger boobs, bigger waist. It made her head a little bit bigger. Um, Made her waist bigger. Uh, Changed her eyes, made her pupils bigger. Um, I made all of the color the same. It's Moonlight. That's what it was called. The base color for her outfit. And then I got the maroon beret on top. And that is, I took off her glasses because I like her better without the glasses. But yeah, she does. She looks like Tanya from Metal Gear Solid 3.
I shall guide you. Please follow me. How do you feel? Don't hesitate to tell me if you don't feel well. This area was constructed underground. Let's take the elevator to the surface.
Robotic ass. Oh, I wanted to screenshot that. Fucking hilarious. I ain't never seen a ass like that. The way you move it, it makes my pee go. Ba boing boing boing.
Our destination is the tower on the hill. Until a century ago, by
Wonder if the climbing is like Genshin Impact. Nope, it's not. This robo ass right there, folks. Damn. This place looks kind of massive. Oh shit.
These two were once revenants, turned to stone by a Forma. A century ago, one came to raid Magmel Island, the other is a revenant who tried to thwart him. Their duel ended in lethal blows, a moment that now stands forever frozen. In any case, come along. We should be going. There's someone expecting you at the top of the tower.
Alright, let me pack a bowl. We're getting into it, y'all. Character created, weed is being burned, and beers are being drank. No, but in reality, they said that there's a lot of cutscenes in this game, so should probably only do this whenever there's a cutscene. It said it's about 40 hours long if you go without taking any breaks.
This is Magmal. They claim to be preserving the welfare of the people, but I'm not so sure. I mean, have a look around. The place is crawling with revenants. Seems fishy if you ask me.
Excuse me? But thank you for saving us. You look like you're better. Oh, that makes me so happy.
That's wholesome.
Phew. I'm glad to see you're okay. We really appreciate you saving us. I was worried that I'd never be able to thank you.
You're a Revenant hunter, aren't you? A hunter capable of inflicting mortal wounds on a being that's nigh immortal? I heard that long ago Revenants and Hunters were at odds with each other. But after the Resurgence caused the collapse of civilization, they got over their differences and joined forces for the good of the people.
I've heard that Hunters can harness the power of a Revenant's blood. They're called blood codes, if I recall. Each Revenant has a different ability, too. I can't imagine mastering so many.
Revenant society as it is now is propped up by something called Forme. Powers unique to the Revenants. These Forme grant a range of unique abilities. It looks like hunters such as yourself are able to use them as weapons, too. They say using Forme takes a kind of blood called Ichor. But what do you do if you run out during a fight? Huh? You can absorb Ichor from wounded enemies? Oh, just the thought makes me lightheaded.
Guys, feel free to pop in or out of the broadcast at any time. Just know I'm going to be taking my time, you know, as I always do. Um, Make for the roof of the tower. Excuse me.
Another world snuffed from existence. I played the first game. It's good. But this one absolutely is better. I mean, Luckily, the residents
I
were
don't know
all
about the story
evacuated
and all
in
that,
time,
but it
thanks
does
in
seem
no
like they're
small
laying
part
everything
to
out
our
better.
efforts.
They addressed a whole
My
lot of things
name
that people
is
didn't like.
Lavinia Rhoda. It is I who carries on the great Idris's mission and
Tattooed
legacy.
titties. Louis Vuitton
It is
titties.
you, though, who must save the world
Kratos
of man.
rune titties. Yeah, but the first game is good though. It's just I feel like they probably have fixed a lot of the things that people didn't like about the first game. One thing I didn't like personally was I know that they do this in these games, especially this game. Bandai, uh, Namco, they'll take a mask and put it on a character's face so that they don't have to render all this emotion whenever the person's talking or cutscenes or any of that. So it's really easy to cut corners with that. mean, if you look at the most recent Ninja Gaiden, uh, the priestess doesn't have a mask on. Actually, I think all the dragons have masks. So, and then you look at the Ghost of Yotei, they all have masks on, and they all look more detailed than the actual face. So you just have to pick and choose on games. Personally, I think Kingdom Come looks insane. Like, even on just a PS5, it looks insane. I couldn't imagine what it would look like on a PC.
100 years ago, a group of heroes saved the world from the resurgence. They absorbed its energy into their bodies. The seal consigned
the Oblivion remake looks great too.
But now, unable to bear that burden any longer, the flame of that seal threatens to burn out, which results in what you just witnessed. Explosions that will eradicate the world.
Good morning, Ars. Yes, I am going to get Neo 3, even though I haven't beaten Wu Chang or Wukong or a whole bunch of other Souls like ninja games. I have so many of them. I haven't beaten Sekiro. I mean, like, there's no shortage of them. I beat Ghost of Yotei though, and I beat Ghost of Tsushima. I'm working on the platinum for Yotei. I got the platinum for Tsushima.
There's only one way to prevent this tragedy, before they reach the point of no return. And so, we must break the seal and end them before it is too late.
I don't really pre-order anything. I just buy it when it comes out. Unless it's something that I'm a hardcore fan of. Like, you know, the Metal Gear remake, you know. It has an online game mode and it's already dead, unfortunately. Like me and Lane was watching it and we were talking about it. It sucks. Because it was actually a pretty fun game mode.
Yes. If all of the heroes are allowed to suffer such a fate, not a trace of this world will remain. However, these seals are extremely powerful. Nothing capable of opening them is known to exist.
This came out on the
Not in our
29th,
time, at least.
and I got it. I'm playing it on the 31st. It was digital, everything digital, Ultimate Edition, $105 with tax. 106, I mean. That's what I say is fuck the world.
Our hope, the only hope, is Lu. The sole revenant with the ability to traverse time itself.
I came in this world with nothing, and I'm gonna leave this world with nothing. Losing save files, losing games, losing all kinds of things in my life.
I ask now that you
I don't expect, you know what I mean? I don't expect it to be there for me.
And gain true command.
That's why I buy digital, if I'm being honest. I can pay for all of it over again, the entire archive if I wanted to. If I was really strapped for cash, though, I would absolutely buy a physical, though.
We're still where we were only moments ago.
Oh yeah,
Magna
man. I
Island.
totally understand.
Only
Totally.
now in the past.
If I had kids and I had like all
Thank
kinds of
goodness we made it.
responsibilities like
I was
that,
actually quite
yeah,
nervous.
I would
This being my first time
I'd
jumping
be
all.
trying to save everything. I put back $200 every month though in a savings account.
However, we must have missed our target coordinates. We seem to be in some cave or other on the island. Quickly, let's get outside and figure out where...
Oh shit. We're sharing hearts and she collapsed.
I'm sorry. Maintaining the link.
Me too, bro.
It requires more energy than
Thankfully
I thought.
blessed.
Who the hell are you?
Gratefully, I should say.
Get away from here.
Oh my god,
In
first
my current
sign
state,
of combat in
I'd only hold you
an
back.
entire hour, folks.
A revenant hunter? Not anybody I recognize. Did Magmel hire a guard?
What does it matter? Kill them now before they raise the alarm!
What up, Colt? How you doing?
I hate rats.
I was looking at it one time.
Well,
I
can't say I
spend
remember hiring you,
some of
but if
the
you're game,
hardest
lend me a
months
hand.
where games were coming out, and I just continually bought Ultimate Editions. I would spend $400
Oh,
a
I like
month
you
on video
already.
games.
I'll just hop on your back real quick. Don't make me regret it.
Like this month, I spent 170 for PlayStation Plus Premium, and then, well, I haven't been spending that much recently, but on my worst, I usually spend like $400 on games in 1 month, and 400 some change or something.
You are definitely no ordinary fighter. Who are you? And how the hell did you wind up here? Uh-huh. Why don't you tell me another one? You're serious, aren't you?
For someone who
Either way,
that's
I bet we
their
haven't seen the
main
last of these
hobby,
goons. A friend of
you
mine is
know,
further
like-
inside, and if I don't find him, there's gonna be some serious trouble.
and they have the money to burn,
You
yeah.
feel like tagging
It's
along?
not that much. It really isn't.
You seem a little lost. But don't worry. There's plenty of wayward folks wandering these parts. Look, you help me out, and I'll make sure you get taken care of. Sound like a deal? Great, then a deal it is. The name's Noah.
And that's what I feel like. It's like
You should find my
everybody
friend at the innermost chamber.
that
Come on.
is in here right now probably understands it. It's like we ain't broke, we ain't in debt, and we ain't rich, but we've had a considerable amount of money before. If we don't have it right now, it's like we're all in the same category of earners. It's like a lot of people seen $1,000, $5,000, $20,000, maybe $50,000 to $100,000 in cash at one time, but most people haven't seen like over $10,000 in cash at one time. You know, it's a lot. We're all in the same, kind of like in the same group. Yes, I agree. Some people are like that. My grandfather gets $4,000 a month because he served in Vietnam, and he's a Vietnam vet, and he has a pension and all kinds of stuff, but he has the best health care, everything you could imagine. Like, he lives his life, his best life. I might have misspoke. It's 4,000 per month that he gets, which is to me a pretty good thing, pretty good living.
Let me know if things take a turn.
What the heck? Does that show where I've been? That is crazy.
Oh, this is far from over.
See you later, Aris. Is it really that much of a difference? Is $1 US worth $2 Canadian? Because that's pretty crazy, because we are 38 million or 39 or 38 trillion, not million, billion, trillion, $38 trillion in debt, and we can still have our currency be worth a decent amount.
I can make us some food if you want to rest.
Think about it. It's a lot of money, you know?
Good. Okay.
A
If I'm
billion
right, I
is
believe we should be
1,000
able to
million,
talk here at our leisure.
and a trillion is 1,000
This
billion.
is a space where our minds and the pieces of our hearts intertwine. Perhaps we could call it
If we're
something
38
fitting
trillion
like
in debt,
the confluence. Think of it as
that
a
means we're
private realm, one that
$38,000
only you and I
trillion
can
dollars
access.
in debt.
It
That
would
is
appear
insane.
that, while
I mean,
we are in the past,
$38,000 billion
there are
in
only
debt,
certain conditions under which we can meet and speak.
or
First,
380,000
I hope you'll forgive me for being such
million
little help.
dollars in debt, which 380,000 million sounds crazy when I'm thinking about the number. Like,
As am I assure you. But I do regret being a hindrance to you. My apologies. Now let's go over the current situation. As Lady Lavinia explained, I have been blessed with a rare power, the ability to travel back in time. However, this power remains incomplete. As it stands, I can't actually take us back to the present yet. Fortunately, the Magmel of this era still houses a vast array of formae. Among them, there is one that can augment my ability. I have already located it. Should you manage to obtain this forma, I should be able to traverse the past and present at will. With that power firmly in hand, together, we can work towards
I know, I
preventing
took
our
a
world's
glance at
demise.
that, I was like, I don't think it's that
First
bad.
things first, we will have to gain
I
Noah's
know about
trust.
the value
Once
of
we do that,
the
we'll be
pound
able to roam Magmel
and the
Island
euro.
much more freely. Unfortunately,
Excuse me.
there is a catch.
The euro is
and it
more
not
along the
pleasant.
lines of how the
History
same
says that
value
raiders
as
razed
our
this island
currency,
to the ground.
if not more.
If, as I fear, the bandits in the cave were in fact the
And
raiders,
the pound is a little bit less than
then
our
we have
currency.
no time to lose.
Like 80 cents.
We need to put a stop to those raiders and
If I
rescue Noah's
remember
friend as soon as
correctly.
we possibly can.
It might have fluctuated, you know, it fluctuates every 5 seconds. One of the easiest scams that tourists, excuse me, get caught in is the money exchange scam. They'll be out and about in one of these places and the person will say, "Here, look, I'll change your money out right now. Give me your American money. Here, give me $100 and I'll give you 20,000 yen." Well, I don't know how much it is worth, but you get the point. You know, that's how they scam them. They don't give them a good deal, or they don't give them a deal at all. You know, it's like they just scam their ass. Just take over Greenland and Canada already. We can't do that, bud. No, just but seriously, when you think about it, because if I remember correctly, unless Canada got its own independence, which I think it might have happened, if I'm thinking into the depths of my mind, it was originally a part of the British Crown. So the Queen has a lot to do with what goes on in the court systems in Canada. Whenever you're going through court in Canada, and I only know this because I've seen my friends do it, instead of saying "Your Honor" talking to a judge, they say "Your Lordship." I'm like, what the? I mean, it's hilarious. I'm not a financial guy either, bro. I make a savings account. I leave my money out of my bank and secure, and that's about it. If it's in the bank, you can't use it if, let's say, the bank closes down or some shit. State of emergency, bank closed down. It's like, and the website's down, all this bullshit. I don't want all that. I want the paper, you know? The paper can be used. Somebody will look at that and think, okay, I don't think we're going to reach a cashless society until we are in the final days, which I don't think is near at all. I just don't. I think cash will reign supreme for a long time. You can't pull out cash without somebody being like, "Oh, I definitely need that."
The real fight starts
Or that
here.
could be used towards something, you know. Fuck.
After you.
I'm not strong.
Seriously? Here you go. now. We got this.
Running low on healing, huh? Can't believe I let raiders invade the island. Talk about embarrassing. I know this is...
Also, I should say, I don't know if you guys have this over in, yeah, I know, that's what I was saying about, you know, you come in the world with nothing, you're gonna leave the world with nothing. So it's important, for me at least, because I don't have all those responsibilities like kids, to enjoy everything and make sure not to leave any money behind, because that's just a waste. I'm not really worried about leaving any behind. I just want to live comfortably. I think that's the most important part. What up, Jay? How you doing? Good morning.
Oh, this is far from over. When push comes to shove, we shove back.
I'm gonna give you my assessment of the combat. Initial impression here. Feels very double A. Not bad, but double A. Absolutely. I'm walking around like this. I take off sprinting. It's like, oh yeah, okay. I get that. But like some of these, I start getting low on my stamina. Where's my stamina gauge doesn't even start until I'm in a fight. Maybe it'll get better as I level up, but right now it is definitely a very double A combat feeling. Like Ninja Gaiden 4 that just came out recently, that combat system is amazing. I love it.
That looks pretty damn valuable. We're almost there.
Might just boot
My
that
friend
shit
secured
up
the inner chamber
after
just
this.
ahead. He may be a royal pain in the ass, but there's no friend like him. We can't just leave him hanging.
Then how I guess I gotta lock on, my bad. Let me just try and test some shit out here. Yo, what up, Drunk? How you doing, man? I'm blazed. I blazed right whenever I started the game. Smoked a big old fatty. Drinking on some brewskis.
Sure is dark. Human eyes won't cut it in here. You got a light?
Nice, bro. You got any games that you want to play in mind?
Astonishing. Of all the formae our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant?
Damn. Oh, he's immortal.
Now. Just who might you be?
The hell? Valentin!
Noah, do you know who these people are? I don't recall arranging to meet anyone here.
I swear. Give me a second.
I love Sega.
What? Who the hell are
Good
these
choice,
two?
bro. Let's go. Oh, apparently it's gonna stay in cutscene. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game, you guys should know. Princess Farron is gonna love
That
this
was
shit.
a raider ambush, wasn't
No,
it?
seriously though,
Is what you've got to say?
I
You
feel
nearly got
like it
yourself
probably.
killed.
Noah must have asked you to join him. Thank you. It seems you were quite the help to him. My name is Valentin Voda. I'm in charge of Forme research efforts here on Magmel Island. So, you're a solo hunter, are you? Tell me, do you have a place to stay in Magmel yet? I see. In that case, how would you like to help us here? Our former research can always use a hand. If Noah saw fit to offer you his heart so quickly, that says all I need to know. I hope we get along.
Why don't we save the introductions for later and get back, okay? There could be more bandits lurking around.
I'm afraid I'll need to stay just a little longer, Noah. You see, I've just made a substantial discovery.
Did you hear nothing I just said?
There, it surely won't be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
The way that she looked
Fine.
before I started editing her, she looked like
Let's go. We need to warn
Tanya
everybody
from
back at Magmel.
Metal Gear Solid 3. The girl that Volgan is with, and that ends up being the spy. That's who she looks like. But I took off her glasses, I left the red beret, and then I changed everything else. So, yeah, I could see Cammy as well. I customized her how I like. That's a nice reference, though.
I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
I wish I could give her the outfits that Cammy had, though. Rifles.
Reckless idiot. Doesn't appreciate how much harder he makes my job. Holy crap. But we did manage to avoid the worst with your help. Thanks for pitching in. Let's get our asses back to Magmel and learn everything about those bandits.
No, it's made by Bandai Namco. I'm trying to think.
Let's keep moving.
They make lots of different clones with like similar face design, similar body design. They just make a ton of money making these types of games. Scarlet Nexus is another one that's just like it. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how much Namco makes, though. All the different genre. A lot of people aren't privy to just how big the Souls genre is, honestly. Like this game, for example, when this first came out, this is what people were dubbing as anime Souls. You've got the anime art style, look, and then you've got the Souls-like combat, you know? And I was talking about it at the beginning of the broadcast. It's been 7 years since this game came out. That's pretty crazy. It was September 2019. It's all, been a long ass time. They do make a lot of shit. They do not get in a hurry to making anything unless there's dollars involved. That's why it took 7 years and 4 months to get this shit put out. Because everybody was just dying for a Code Vein too. Said nobody. No, maybe a few people, but I played it through. I thought it was alright, but like I said, double A experience, and I'm spoiled with better combat mechanics, better graphics, better story, all kinds of better stuff. Like, I can't even slide down this ladder. That's embarrassing. Let me see. Hold on. That's crazy. I guess she goes down it faster than she goes up it, though. Yeah, Pac-Man's classic. And they've made a lot of spin-offs of it. I remember when I had my Super Nintendo and I was over at my grandma's house when I was a kid, I used to love playing Pac-Man World. I think that's what it was on the Super Nintendo, where you have to go to this mountain, and that is so hard to do just by itself because there's so many things in your way. But you get this flower off of this mountain and then come back and give it to someone for like, I forgot what it's for. It's either for medicine or it's to help somebody. That game, I loved it. Another one was Rocco's Modern Life, Spunky's Day, Dangerous Day, I think maybe. And you have to make sure all the stuff is the right way whenever Spunky gets to it, because if not, then it kills him. Good Nintendo games. Good memories. That probably would be Street Fighter, I think. But there's probably more than that, you know. Cheers, bro. Even though I'm not a huge Street, I'm not even a little Street Fighter fan. Like, I'll pick Mortal Kombat over that every single day of the week. You stream Spelunky? Did you see that screenshot I sent you of Spelunky 2? You gotta stream that one.
You're getting better all the time. How do I equip this? Yes, the Rocco game is tough. Absolutely. Bro, come on. How the fuck do I equip this? Yeah, but did you see the screenshot I sent you about Spelunky or yeah, Spelunky 2? It has a skateboard in it. It's like basically Super Mario. Dude, it is so badass. I don't want to spoil anything. I just like check it out. I know you probably already have checked it out, but as far as retro gyms go, that game is pretty badass. And I haven't even got to go through it yet. Yeah, I did send it on PlayStation. You might have saw it and thought, well, why is he sending me this? Or, as you like to say, what am I looking at? Just joking. What exactly am I looking at, Jacob?
Something the matter? I'm glad that everyone is all right. Let's continue on to Magmel with Noah. I have a feeling our path will become clear.
Yeah. What am I looking at? What are we looking at here? Alright, let's go. But yeah, I think that that would be a solid game to stream. I think it would keep your attention. It would keep you coming back. I know that when I do stream it, I'm gonna have fun playing it. I don't know if it's gonna be a mixture of retro arcade games that I play, but it's on Ant Stream, so I'll probably be playing it on there. And obviously, I've done Kid Dracula. That's one of my favorites. But there's a bunch of other ones that are slipping my mind right now, but I might be able to think of them later. I really like Porky's Haunted Holidays, but there's no holidays left, so it's kind of. But you could still play it if you wanted to. I always thought that game was spooky and funny at the same time. When Daffy like does the laugh and scares Porky, and he goes jumping real high in the air, that shit always made me laugh as a kid. Tiny Toons as well. I loved that game. Yeah, Buster Busts Loose. That was the one I had. Classic. What up, Tien? Obviously, I'm missing the goal here. I thought I could jump down there. That's my first time dying this whole 2 hours, hour and a half. Let me pick up my souls here.
Find something?
Travel to Magmel of the past. Alright. One thing I can say about this is it's got incredibly fast load time. But you know what game that is really hype that I've really enjoyed because I love Oblivion and Elder Scrolls and all those that type of game with the speechcraft and all that. I've really enjoyed Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Like, that is an awesome game. It looks amazing. It plays amazing. I don't have a bad thing to say about it, honestly.
You got it.
I know the first game was really good, like, and then the second game just blows everything out of the water. I can almost kill everybody in the game. Anybody that you don't like, you decide you don't like in the game, there's an option to kill them. I feel like that is like the ultimate freedom in the game. Like, there's this woman in this one quest that I just did. She wanted to hire me to go beat her ex-husband or ex-boyfriend's ass. And, excuse me, excuse me. Beat her ex-boyfriend's ass. And take this talisman thing. And I said, well, what if I just steal the talisman without beating his ass? She's like, no, we can't do that. That'll be most dishonorable. I've got a clip of it. After that dialogue ended, I I got the pistol out because they have like these pistols on there. It's like basically a hand cannon, like a blunderbuss or whatever, muzzleloader thing. And I shot her point blank with that, and it was very comical. And then I looked at the update on the quest guide, and it says that she no longer has trouble with this earthly realms, and I just like that it gives you the freedom to end your quests however you want to, even if it's like that. Because there's been plenty of characters in games that I've played where I thought to myself, I'm going to kill this person the first opportunity that I get because they're just so obnoxious.
I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
still works.
If I have to assess this game right now, how it is, I'd say it's mediocre shit going on right now. If they start implementing perfect dodges and perfect parries, then I will say that it's a more elaborate combat system that I can deal with. But it seems very sluggish the way I'm using it right now. But I think I need to level my character up a little bit. And so far it's alright. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 right now, without even going any further. The first game would probably get a 7 out of 10 as well. There's some things you just can't do. Like, this combat system could not hold up to Ninja Gaiden, Stellar Blade, many different hack and slash Souls-like combat systems that are just superior in my opinion. Elden Ring, any of those. This is very sloppy compared to those. I thought the combat system for Silent Hill F was actually pretty good. I was telling people during their stream, I said, all you had to do is be good enough to press the button right before you're hit. If you can do that just one time, you'll get all your stamina back. And I don't know if that made people mad, but everybody was so irritated at that game. I thought it was pretty badass that I could get all my stamina back just from one perfect dodge.
On to the next one.
To save point.
I don't like how this place feels. I'm impressed.
Another thing I like is no allocating skill points and all that bullshit. It's just you level up, you just tap level up every time with a little thing, and then continue on. I don't have to worry about making a build or anything like that. I will say one thing, and it's just me being critical, and you know, I won't let things pass without being said. This is supposed to be running at 60 frames per second. Now, whenever I spin around here, every now and then, I can see a little bit of what looks like screen tearing. But it only happens very rarely, and I feel like it's only one just hot patch away from not happening at all. You might not even see it on YouTube.
Fine by me.
You know, it might just be that I'm looking at this on a 4K variable refresh rate monitor, you know, like, I'm not seeing it right now, but whenever I start walking, I'm like, I got it on performance mode too.
I feel great! Going all out! I can do this all day! Sweep them away! Being targeted! I'm getting...
Not bad. Definitely not bad combat. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's double A. Like, it's good, but it's not like God of War, you know. Unless I go further in the game and start upgrading and it starts getting better. It is where it is what it is, you know. Double A. Can I even backstab people? Well, we won't see now, but...
I feel great! Is that all you got?
Scratch on them.
Here's another example of how they cut corners. You'll just have areas like a house or this tent. It has nothing in it.
I'm getting fired up!
Can't believe I missed twice.
I can do this all day!
I need more blood.
I feel great!
And it's clear they took influence from Elden Ring here.
Going all out! I'm getting fired up! No!
I don't get that. I don't get blood.
The nectar found in this tree can speed up your recovery. Take it. Magmel is the building furthest through this gate. Once we get there, we'll take the elevator down to the sub-levels. How about a quick rest? Let's shoot even higher.
1 second.
Something on your face? I don't see anything. Hey, you doze off or something?
Yeah, so I'm like over 80% complete with Kingdom Come main storyline quests. Of course, I'm going to do all the other side stuff, but it feels good to know that now that I'm approaching 200 hours, that I'm getting close to the end of the game. It's going to be cool. Maybe I'll be able to get redemption for his parents. And I'm going to kill him. The people who killed his parents, I'm just going to kill them. I'm not going to give them mercy. Who cares? I've already played the game for 2 whole games. I'm definitely going to kill the guy. Like, I'll give him that much. One second, I'm packing a bowl. Ah, yes, the ambiance of the rain. Cheers. When are you gonna go live again? Are you making something to eat right now? Or are you just chilling? I'll admit I'm hungry, but I don't really care. I just want to get higher. Play this. I had some cornbread, beans and cornbread, like, last night. It's pretty tasty. I make the best beans and cornbread. I like northern beans with the bacon in it. And season it well. And then you got your cornbread. I put cheese, banana peppers, or jalapenos if they like that, you know. Cheese, sharp cheddar cheese. And, of course, corn. fresh summer corn. It's good. It's still freezing. It's still negative degrees outside, but I parked my vehicle outside my driveway so I won't get hung up. And like this particularly, this storm and this weather has been worse than normal. Like normally people can drive on ice, but it snowed a whole bunch and then it iced right on top of the snow. Also, the temperatures were at a level to where the salt wasn't working effectively. Salt doesn't work as effectively at anything less than 20 degrees Fahrenheit. No, they're open now, but there's still snow all over the roads. I'll take a picture tomorrow of the main road and show you how it's just piled up. It's not melting because it's still remaining in negative and singular digit temperatures. So on the main roads, they just keep scraping it with the plow, and then they keep adding more salt. Which, like I said, salt doesn't work effectively under 20 degrees. There's this trolling thing that is going around right now. And if I hadn't told my mom, she probably would have gotten with it. It would have gotten her too. But it's this thing that says you take boiling water, then you add dish soap to it, and then you add also isopropyl alcohol, and you put that on the ice, and it's supposedly what they say is that it's supposed to freeze and not, it's supposed to melt the ice and not allow it to freeze again. Well, it's not true. What happens is all of the hot water freezes onto the frozen surface, so it makes it even worse. But not only is this just like a hoax, but it's been covered by news agencies and stuff. So people actually think it's real. Another one of those hoaxes is you take the boiling water or whatever and you throw it onto your windshield to dethaw the windshield, and that makes your windshield explode or crack. That's another stupid one. But most people know about that one by now.
Wait up. I'll be right there.
Right now, this is looking like Elden Ring at home. Like, Elden Ring is great, but this is, it just looks like it's trying to do what Elden Ring has done. I don't want to prematurely judge it, but damn.
Here we are, the Magmel Forma Institute, our base of operations.
That concludes my briefing. Noah and our new hunter here will be standing guard, but I want everyone else to remain duly vigilant.
Wait, how in the world did Valentin beat us back? Looks like Valentin told everyone about you. Why don't you go take a look around the facility? You should introduce yourself, even though it's just standing around. I'm sure they'll end up helping you out in one way or another. After you've more or less seen the place, we'll go talk to Valentin.
I'm putting a thumbnail image down. I was able to snap a few pictures during the cutscenes. It's the one of him holding up the piece with his metal hand. I figure that's a good one. How are you doing tonight, Jay?
As you can see, this is the weapons shop. If you want anything, you better pay up.
Titties.
I give you. It's unhoused.
Hiya, you new? We do some pretty unusual research. It might be a bit surprising at first.
I'll upgrade your weapons. Hand them over.
Use this. It may
This is for fine-tuning your equipment. What do you want? It is done.
Wounds dangerous. Take this. Can practice ahead.
Yes, parrying. Okay. L1 right before it hits. Now that's more like it. Go on, attack me. Me too, bro. I feel amazing. So it's only allowing me to equip this weapon, so I guess I'm just gonna put everything on this.
I help Jadwiga. Long time and forever.
to go into that. So apparently you can change your appearance at any time.
Out with it. What do you want? Huh. Now there's a thoughtful gift. You better spend...
We meet again. I must have passed you both without noticing. Allow me to officially welcome you to Magma. Our institute is dedicated to the collection, preservation, and research of Forme. As it happens, this island is home to the ruins of ancient revenants. To this day, unidentified Forme are uncovered regularly. Once these fresh specimens are unearthed, we have a team of formologists and artisans committed to developing new technology from the Forme. Bearing that in mind, I'd like to enlist your help on their mission. Assuming our tentative partnership proves fruitful, I will see to it that you are well rewarded. Perhaps there is some forma or other that you desire? Our researchers are searching for Forme across the island. I'd like you to meet with them first. Presently, they're focusing their efforts on two primary excavation sites. The ruins at the center of the island, and the water treatment plant along the coast. But according to their reports, not all is going smoothly. Trouble has reared its ugly head. Would you mind visiting the sites and lending them your aid?
Alright, we unlocked fast travel. You know what I think? You know what I want to do? I want to play Kingdom Come too. Like, yes, I'll get back into this and I'll play it, but damn, I'm really excited to see the end of the game because I've been playing for borderline 200 hours on there. I'm excited to see it. And this really looks like an Elden Ring clone, honestly. I mean, like a badly done Elden Ring clone. It's alright for what it is. I'm not gonna hate on it or bash it or anything. But yeah. It definitely ain't no AAA experience, I don't feel like. But I probably need to just wait and play more of it before I assess it any further. But right now, I give it a 7 out of 10. Yes, I can fast travel. Alright, so I'm gonna load up Kingdom Come. I'll see you guys over there if you wanna join me. I wanna see what happens at the end of the game. I'm really close. Not saying that I'll end it tonight or I'll even that I'll make it tonight by the end of this morning because it's 6 a.m. So if you guys are going to bed, I totally understand. Final verdict? Yeah. I mean, like, I don't judge things right off the bat, you know. I don't know if you played Lies of P, but I definitely didn't judge that right out of the gate. I waited once they get a couple hot fixes, like, her tits are out right there. I mean, there's no denying that. Well, it's 40 hours long, so yeah. I'm gonna take my time with it. And I want to get on Kingdom Come and see what's up with it.
The boss always pushes himself to set a good example for the younger workers. Please help him out if he needs it.
We're building a bridge to connect Magmel Island to the mainland. So we're searching for the Forme we need.
My most recent excavation led to some remarkable discoveries. Your friendship being chief among them. Noah appears to have taken a liking to you as well.
It's so fucking good. I'm on the edge of my fucking seat because I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'll just say this. If you know anything about Kingdom Come, you know his parents get ambushed and his whole village gets killed and slaughtered. Well, you get to exact revenge on this guy, the commander, or you don't. And I'm fixing to see what happens in the story, like. So, I'm excited to see what happens. Yeah, I don't even know myself, so we'll be seeing it first. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm saved this. Alright guys, I'll load up Kingdom Come. See you in a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna let this run for the next 3 minutes or so. I really like this intro. They did good on this intro. Beers up, joints up. We in this bitch. You gonna follow me over to the next broadcast, Tien, or you gonna get some rest? Oh wow, 1 p.m. It is 6 a.m. here. I totally understand. Gotta get those dailies. This is a gorgeous piece. Alright guys, I'll see you over there. Peace out.